Player 2 has entered the game.
What's up, survivors? While we're waiting to enter the closed alpha, I wanted to take a moment of your time to discuss what you need to expect when it comes to ballistics, melee damage, and how it affects you and other players in-game. These are some pretty important mechanics to understand, so let's get right to it. And if you want access to exclusive Dead Matter content during the closed alpha, consider subscribing. The Dead Matter team just brought me on as a partner, so I'll have the opportunity to reveal some sneak peeks, gameplay, and more in the near future, but anyways, let's start with ballistics. One of the first demonstrations we received in one of the last live streams was that of ricochets. Here we get to see the dev Metamoth firing at the ground near another player. Typically this would be a no-hit, but on solid asphalt, the bullets will ricochet upwards towards the player, dealing damage to his legs, as you can see. This will make for more landed shots and will also work on zombies. He also made mention that whether you're in a group or not, you can kill your friends, so be mindful when just spraying rounds. Next up, we have bullet penetration. This feature seems as though it needs a bit more tweaking. In the live stream, Metamoth tried to demonstrate this by having Mr. Atomic Duck, who, by the way, the credit for this gameplay goes out to, but he has him stand in a sheet metal building so that he can hit him from the other side, and it didn't really go as planned.
A couple shots of that wall. You take any hits? No, the material's not set up properly on this. So this wall here thinks it's made of cement, which blocks your rounds. So while it's not what we wanted to show, it does actually prove trying to explain it nicely.
But this would be a mechanic that I would still want you to prepare for during the early stages of the closed alpha. Next, I want to take a look at how damage will affect you. To do this, let's just watch this demonstration and then discuss it.
Alright, I'm gonna just shoot you in the leg, I guess.
Do it. Okay. So let's check my medical tab, and instantly we can see that my hit points, 67 out of 100 here on my right leg, 69. So it's regenerating.
Yes, and that's tied to the amount of blood you have in your body. So getting transfusions to keep your health up will become important if you take a lot of injuries.
Right. And I think some of the displays are maybe bugged at the moment, but yeah, that's really cool actually that it heals over time after being shot. We are going to see other medical effects, like we're going to have bleeding, we're going to have fractures, things like that, right?
Absolutely. I don't believe that's all perfectly set up for the closed alpha right now, but we're going to be iterating on and improving our medical system as time goes by.
How can you know your blood type?
Part of that will be perk based.
Yeah.
Beyond
so we
that,
have
it may be a randomized character trait elements.
Yeah. So we have a question mark here. I would imagine that there will be an item for us to use to identify our blood type, maybe? Like a blood test kit?
Yes, a blood testing kit, and you can actually find it in some of our medical containers already.
Awesome.
It's out there in the world.
Fantastic.
So as you can see, when you take damage, it will be applied to wherever you were hit on your body. What this will do is remove hit points from Zed Limb, almost in a Fallout-esque fashion, which I actually really like. This will simultaneously reduce your overall blood levels. When you hit 0, you die.
You die.
What is not shown here is bleeding, fractures, or any other negative effects that come from taking damage to a limb. That stuff will come, and you will need to be prepared with your proper equipment to patch yourself up with. Also take notice to your blood type. You will need that blood testing kit to figure out what kind of blood your body will take and what it will reject. Or if you pick either Universal Receiver or Universal Donor perk when you're building your character, you'll start the game knowing your blood type, but also deal with the consequences of those perks. And if there's anything that you'd like to see added to the ballistics, the damage, or medical system, leave a comment below so we can have a conversation about it. Then check out another Dead Matter closed alpha video coming up right now.